What's up, everybody? Hey, I'm back for round 4. I was saved by the bell. Actually, the test I ran earlier was a failure. I was talking to some guys about it, and a few guys messaged me, said that what they thought was wrong was maybe I had sprayed my face and that diluted it prematurely. They said to try it without wetting my face first, and then another suggested maybe using a smaller Boar brush, and then another person said, well, you know, maybe you can push the bristles into the soap a little harder, you know. So I'm gonna take all those 3 suggestions and I'm gonna put them to the test and see what we come up with. So let's go over what I'm gonna be using here. I've got, it's an Omega Boar brush again, but this one's much smaller. I believe this is a 24 millimeter here. So I'm gonna get a lot of this water out of there because I don't want this water to dilute these 3 swirls, and that looks pretty good right there. There's a little bit of water coming off of there. And then I'll just give it one good shake like that. And then I do have the Lewis and Clark here again. It's the scent notes are blooming. Well, it's not doing me no good to bloom the scent notes because I got the lid on it, but we're gonna empty that out. And there it is, nice and wet. It was blooming. I'm gonna take this and I'm actually gonna shove it in there pretty good. And we're gonna do 1, 2, and then back the other way, 3. And then that looks pretty good right there. And then I'm not gonna get my face wet. I'm just gonna go ahead and start applying it just like this, and we'll see what it does. It's doing the same thing it did last time, just on my face here. And once I started like agitating it and working it a little bit more, it just started to eat it up. So I think that was maybe all 3 of these variables that I just changed absolutely might have made a difference. So well, that's why we're here. We'll put it to the test. See if I got up, saved by the bell, ready for round 4. So let's agitate it, see what it's gonna do. Well, it looks a little better than it did on the first test. Oh, there's a little bit of lather building up there. Feels really dry though, but at least it's not like disappearing like it did on the first test. So, oh yeah, look at how thick that's getting right there. So that's actually a huge difference compared to the test earlier, round 3. So, all right, well, I don't want to dilute it and lose it, so I'm just going to keep agitating it a little tiny bit before we add some water to it. Oh yeah, that looks real good. If I do add some water here, I'm probably going to just do 1 pump that way. Oh, that's plenty thick to take 1 pump of water and to get it working. All right. I mean, I did not get anything like this, not even close on the first test with that big giant Boar brush and getting my face wet. I just emptied out the water from this cup that I had the Boar brush soaking in. So we're going to do 1 pump like that. And then we'll paint it in. See what it does. It doesn't look like it's dissipating. It looks like it's taking that water. So, all right, that's real good. All right, well, so maybe the first test was a failure on my part. Maybe I just wasn't going about it right. Thank you everybody for these suggestions. And I think the biggest suggestion I got that helped me out was not wetting my face, because when I started putting it on a wet face, I think that's what really just completely diluted it, made it disappear. So, all right, we're working it a little bit there. We'll see what this little Boar brush does. But I like that. I mean, it really soaked up all that water. Because it's not, it soaked it up so much that it's really not building into anything while I'm agitating it here. It's just, it's stable because it soaked it all up. All right, so now that I've got that on my face, that feels like a normal layer on my face. So let's put 2 pumps on and then we'll just paint it in. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's not dissipating at all. It's thinning out a little bit, but it's thinning out just how you like to see it. or how I like to see it when I'm building a lather. Okay, so this is a go. We're gonna see what this Boar brush does with this soap now that I didn't screw it up, and I got some suggestions from some guys, and like I said, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That seemed to make all the difference. I'm gonna back off here and use the tips to help build this lather here. Way better than our first test. All right, not looking too bad at all. Feels like it could build more, just needs more water, but you know how I do it. Little at a time, don't want to overdo it, especially with the failure of the last test. All right, this little knot is starting to, this ain't blowing up, but it is getting thicker. It's thickening up as we add the water little by little. So with that right there, I'm gonna add one pump, then we'll paint it in. Cool, I like this. Super slick, man. This knot feels very slick on my face. This is some awesome soap. And when I reviewed this soap, the first time I reviewed it, I really looked into the history of Lewis and Clark. I'd really like to redo this soap and look into the scent notes a little more in depth, because this smells really good. I've had this sitting in my den forever and I didn't realize how good it smelled. I would have revisited it a long time ago. All right, so that feels like it's incorporated very well. Even if I don't, this knot doesn't build a big, giant, luxurious lather, I'm more than happy with the results that we got right now with it, because this is way more than I got last time. So there's one. Let's do two, and then we're gonna paint it in. And then we'll agitate it. That seems like it's, I always say that seems like it's good, and then it tells me different. But no, that seems like it's really good right there. Seemed to thin out a little bit there, so it's definitely taking that water and it's absorbing properly the way it's supposed to. Continue to take it off of our brush with my chin here, spreading it out like that. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Way better than the first test. All right, we're in business. That's looking mighty fine. All right, so I can say that I think it's just going to continue to build and build as we work it. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, no problem. It was operator error the first go around. Round 3 was an operator error. Definitely. Look at that. Real nice. Beautiful. Hopefully you guys can hear me better, because I do have my microphone hooked up this time. My wife is busy back and forth, and she's in the shave den. She's busy in there, so I said, oh, all these suggestions sound really good. I need to go run this real quick. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. You guys are some fart smellers. I mean, some smart fellers. Smarter than me anyway, that's for sure. You know what? Let's do 2 more, since I'm feeling really confident that this ain't gonna disappear. That'd be a hell of a thing if all this disappeared right now. But no, it's not going to. So go ahead and just paint it in real nice. Looks like it's absorbing very nice. I'm so happy now, because at first I was like, no, I was convinced. No, the Boar brush just doesn't work in this. And then you guys started giving me those suggestions, like I said, and I was like, man, that just makes total sense. And I was talking to Ho Shui, and I was like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna run this test right now, because this makes all sense. Yeah, and look what it's doing. You guys are completely right. That goes to show you that You know, when I tell you, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing what I think what I think I'm supposed to be doing. And then I tell you guys, I'm no expert. Oh man, that failure just ingrained it, right? That I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just in here playing. Oh yeah, real nice. Building a beautiful lather. All right. Well, ho shui, look at that. What's on my face? Look at what's on the brush right here. We're not done, but just... No, hombre, que chulada. Que machín, vato. Shoot, we're gonna keep going. All right, that seems like it. Seems like it did pretty good there. We're gonna... as far as absorbing the water, we're gonna try to get this off of my neck without going too far down. Don't need it down there, especially because I'm not shaving. I'm just trying to build a lather. Yeah. All right. We're gonna do 2 more pumps here, and then just get it incorporated. Get it painted in real nice. Oh yeah, very nice. Cool. I'm very happy right now. Very, very happy with these results. It's really cool when you have a failure and then you bring it to people's attention and then they all gather around and they help you become successful. It's just such a great feeling. What an awesome community. What an awesome community this is. So yeah, you know, I'm just gonna repeat myself like from the last video. You know, I can see it thinning out. So I do the same thing, take it off my chin, put a flat layer on my cheek, keep painting it just to make sure I'm incorporating that water real good, and it is definitely nice and thin. All right, let's agitate it. That'll help build it up. You know, I was listening to Chad earlier with his specimen review, and one thing I really didn't pay attention to, that I did notice but I didn't pay all the attention to, was the cushion of the lather. Excuse me, the cushion. I'm so just hell-bent on building a properly, I feel like there's a hair somewhere right there, a properly hydrated lather, right? Am I hydrating it to the point to where it is... there's no cushion there, or there's definitely cushion there, but we're what am I trying to say? Am I hydrating it to the point where it's starting to negatively affect the cushion? I don't think so, but since I heard Chad talking about it, there's that hair. Since I heard him talking about it in his Bomb Drop Body Care, the specimen review, I'm definitely going to start paying attention to that, because like I said, I didn't give it a thought. It wasn't, I mean, I did talk about the emulsification, the low density, the cushion. I did talk about that. I covered all that. But is my concentration on all them areas, or am I too busy just trying to hydrate it properly? I always thought if I hydrated it properly, that all those other things will fall into place, right? I can't honestly say yes for sure, but I tell you right now, one thing for sure is that I'm going to start paying attention to that, because if the cushion is affected negatively, then I might have to rethink how I'm building this lather and how much I'm hydrating it and what I'm doing to it, and I might have to revisit all my hypotheses. And I got all this stuff written on paper. I keep notes, I keep track, and because I'm so busy doing stuff, I don't remember everything. Maybe it's my age. I forget shit left and right. But no, I like to have everything documented, so that way I know for a fact. I don't have to go back and be like, did that happen? these test results. I remember this happened. No, I don't have to remember. I got everything written down. So that looks so good, man. So I'm gonna agitate it here. Where are we at? 15 minutes. It feels like I built this lather here faster with this boar brush, even though it didn't start off faster. But I mean, I'm not done. I shouldn't even say that. But I feel confident that of what I've got right now in the time frame that we've been doing it. So that is so good right there. That agitation just worked all that water in. All that water into that lather. And there's a lot of lather here. Yep, it definitely has a low density, strong structure right now. The cushion is completely insane. So I noticed that right now. Cushion is insane. Lubrication is insane. That's from the get-go. I felt that. Everything that I want to feel is there. So with that being said, let's check these peaks and see what these peaks tell us. Oh yeah, it's there. It's there. Yeah. So this boar brush, although it was a failure at first, this boar brush, man, I hate to say it because the Badger is my favorite, but I have to be completely honest with you guys. This boar brush in this test, in these conditions, outperformed. It outperformed the synthetic, and it outperformed the Badger, which, and I hate to say that, but I mean, I can't lie to you guys. You guys seen it. You guys seen it. So perfectly hydrated within under 20 minutes. We're at 17 minutes right now. Thank you guys so much. This was freaking awesome, man. We got it done, fellas. We got it done. I was saved by the bell, and I was able to run this with your guys' suggestions. You guys are some smart guys. Thank you so much for having my back and helping me run these tests. This is just spectacular. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are so awesome, man. So anyway, again, let me know if you guys want me to do round 5 with the 70-30 Boar Badger mix, because I'll do that too. Yeah, maybe I'll do it anyway. And let me know what you think anyway. So anyway, guys, thank you so much again. I know I've said that 10 times, but I'm just so ecstatic right now. Hey, I'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys take care of yourselves here. God bless.